What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of my content and as well as all of my videos. I also want to give a shout out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball and boxing communities. In this case, we are talking hoops. I also want to give a shout out to the brother Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. Definitely go sub to his channel. Giving him a shout out because he had actually brought up a subject in which I kind of wanted to piggyback off of what the brother has said. Clarke, without a doubt, has done some tremendous things on the collegiate level, okay? Can't take anything away from her, okay? Tom Biz had actually brought up Pearl Moore in terms of her having a real record as it pertains to collegiate women's basketball, and he was 100% correct on that. And I wanted to take it a step further because, you know, I was looking at Clarke, and I think that people tend to forget the greatness of Cheryl Miller, okay? For those of y'all that don't know, Cheryl Miller is the brother of NBA legend Reggie Miller and the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, which they're both in the Hall of Fame. Cheryl Miller was her back in the days, okay? She was without a doubt so great, okay? And to be honest with you, Clarke wasn't on Cheryl Miller's level, okay? She not only led USC to 2 national titles when she was in college, she also won the Naismith Player of the Year 3 times. Now, as you know, Clarke had only won it 2 times. And to me, Cheryl Miller was just a better all-around player than Clarke. And like I said, this doesn't take anything away from Clarke. But the fact that Cheryl Miller was able to put the icing on the cake, so to speak, by winning the championship not once but twice, it says more about her as a player, okay? She was able to do it on the big stage, and this was, of course, before the WNBA came into play and everything. When we talk about her going to the the next level, because back then there wasn't that option for the women's college players back in those days, okay? So we had to take into account, and then of course they had eventually came with overseas, and then they developed the WNBA, of course. But with that being said, Cheryl Miller was so great too. I think a lot of people tend to forget that Cheryl Miller was a player that had one of the players that actually scored 100 points in a single game as a woman. She put up 105 points in a single game. That's unprecedented, okay? She was definitely a force to be reckoned with back in those days, and I think people just tend to forget about the greatness of Cheryl Miller. I'm not trying to rain on Clarke's parade at all, because she did get the #1 pick, going to the Indiana Fever, of course, in which she's disgustingly underpaid, only making getting 4 years, 338,000, not million, 338,000, okay, to my recollection. And as I've said on Straight Sixers News, in which I had talked about this. Go sub to their channel. That's highway robbery. Okay. And I do feel that every woman, especially that's coming out of this draft right here, with the type of marketability that each of these players are bringing to the table, you know, like a Caitlin Clarke, like a Angel Reese, even a Camila Cardoso, they have that marketability appeal. Okay, and then of course when Juju Watkins, when she's next up, she's gonna have that marketability too. So I just feel that, you know, getting back to the subject at hand, Cheryl Miller needs to be more appreciated. And I don't think a lot of people really tend to talk about her that much. But me, I'm on record here to tell you that she was a beast back in college, and I don't think that Caitlin Clarke would have wanted any parts of it, Cheryl Miller. Okay, so y'all let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Until then, it's straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.